Hello, everyone. I am super curious to find out if it's still popping. I did multiple tests. I updated a few things. One of the things I noticed was when I was turning on, opening up Google, starting to try to play things, it would pop. I then made one update to the system uh, properties and such, like how everything's set up in OBS. Um, so super curious to find out how it sounds now. Hello, Mavis. Hello, Ingo. Is it popping still? Cause like I did like 6,000 tests prior to hopping on here. Um, of the 6,000 tests, like 5,800 had pops. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, like 80% of the tests that I did had pops, so. And I made an update to the system, like how it's set up in OBS. Yep, lovely. Ooh, hmm. Let me check one more thing. If this one thing that I'm going to check does not help, um, then I may just rethink life. No kidding. I may just have to um what am I trying to say? Yeah, I gotta get some shit fixed. Reno processors. I'm trying to see if there's something running in the background that shouldn't be. It doesn't look like, at least not what I'm looking for. Don't look like it is. Yeah. Well, in Ingo said it's so weird because it was okay for over half an hour. Well, like I said, when I did tests, there were times when it wasn't poppy, and there were times when it wasn't. Like it doesn't. There is. I was trying. I thought maybe. Oh well, maybe it's when I start and try and play the videos. You know, go full screen. I tried. Like, is it because I was going full screen? Is like stuff. Right now, I have very little going on in the background. I checked my task manager to see if there was something else going on in the background that shouldn't be. My I have 0 dropped frames. I have high internet connection. CPU percentage is low. Like, it's very strange. I agree. I have one more thing I can try. So I'm gonna mute real fast, so bear with me. All right. Hello, Joe. Hello, Ingo, Brayden. How's this sound? Still popping. I'm really curious as to if this is shit. Well, okay, so I'm thinking it might be the microphone. It's gotta be because it's not the input that I had it in because I just switched the input on my audio interface. I just uh yeah, I have a fresh cable from mic to, well, not directly to the interface, but anyhow, I have fresh mic from the microphone. Um I think that it has to do with the connection on the mic end. Because it's intermittent. It doesn't it there's no other, like, and the crazy thing is, so I'm really curious if, like, I move my mic and then it like, cuz I did multiple tests prior to the first stream, and I was like moving it all around and nothing, there was no issues. Um and now that I just moved it, I'm like, is it going to be better now that I moved it? Or like, if I like mess with this, you know, I don't know. It's just ridiculous. No. I mean, I've never noticed it when it's silent. No, it's when I'm talking, but it's not, has nothing to do with a pop filter because I've never had any issues with like sibilance or um yeah. No, it's not. I switched out a brand new this cable that I'm using is brand new. Um the only I mean, and when I move the microphone, I think it's the connection on the mic end. Um like, I may have to be doing some soldering to this microphone. More frequent. Yeah. You know what? I had 4 microphones and I just sold them. And that was all I had. Sold them right before I went to Vegas. Yep. I had 4, got sold before I left. There is one more possibility. Joe. Oh, that's adorable. U87. Wait, did that show up? No, that did. Huh. All right. I'm gonna mute myself one more time. I'm gonna try one more thing. Bear with me. Apparently, I don't. If I cannot stop this popping, I'm not doing reactions until I figure this shit out. So, cause if anything, I'm not having bad audio. The good for them. Okay. I am frustrated, Justin. Hold up. I'm gonna mute myself. All right. I'm gonna also record this so I can hear it. Curious. Um, Mick was in the dungeon for a little while, and then he disappeared. So far, sounds good. I don't have anything built in. Um, yeah, I only have. Yeah, I only have this. This is all. Well, actually, the only other thing is the microphone on the camera, which I have already completely disabled. You know, it could actually. So I switched. So, okay. So there's this thing called a cloud booster. And so I have a cable from the mic to the booster, from the booster to the audio interface, and I switched that cable. There it is again, and I didn't even freaking move the mic. What is it? I think it's got to be the microphone. What's up, Chad? I was supposed to be doing reactions today, but I refuse to do it when my shit doesn't work. Well, the thing about that, Mavis, it seems like when your voice gets louder, it makes it pop. When you speak softer, it's happening much. It never did that before. Like, it's definitely, I think it's gotta be something inside. It's not feedback. Yeah, a swap out of the mic, which I don't have another mic. I'm trying to think. Yeah, no, there's no other mics that I have. I have sold every other mic. I used to have Shure SM58. I used to have a 58, and I don't even think I have that anymore. I There was a point in time when I had to sell a lot of shit. Well, I sold a lot of shit when my podcast studio closed, but even before then, there was a time when I was selling a lot of stuff, and I had one or two SM58s, which was the stupidest thing I've ever sold. SM58s will last decades. I can also get into the microphone and uh see if I can solder the connections. Try tightening that. Yeah, there is, Chad. Uh, if I could find it's funny. I was actually staring at that, looking like, I wonder if I should tighten that. I not wondering. I know that that's a thing that can help, but I hadn't done it yet because I don't have a tiny little screwdriver. I need to get my tool. All my tools are at the house I used to live in. Hold on. I don't think I'll be reacting to anything today. Fuck. Unless I do it, I might do a late night reaction in place of this. McT, every time it pops, I take a hit. Oh God, don't die. Don't die, Mick. Well, right. I'm just saying I can open it up to look to see, like, is that the issue? Joe, right? It's like a drinking game, but way worse because it happens more frequently. I mean, I guess it depends on what the drinking game is based on, but all right, hold up. I'll be back, yo. What the? In my headphones. It has nothing to do with my head. Justin, I don't know what you mean. I also wonder if I need to like just. I don't know. I was gonna say I had the all the gear had a break when I was gone for like 2 weeks. Anyhow, I'll be back. Talk amongst. Ah, okay. Justin was referring to when a reaction later. Okay. It sounds warm. I that could be very well a possibility. Oh, I see what Chad's like. Never mind. Justin, you don't hear the pops? That's interesting. No, they're there. I'm sure. No, they are there. And oh, I'm recording this whole time. Let's see. Let's see. Um, curious. Sold every other mic. Tiny little screwdriver. I need to get my tool. Sorry, I was listening. I forgot you guys could hear that. Oh yeah. Well, I hadn't changed anything yet with the pops. I was going to get a screwdriver. Justin needs a new pair of ears. Maybe it's wine and dine chat, and he'll put out. What the fuck? Because he's a romantic. Yeah, I didn't do anything. The pops are still here because I haven't done anything. I went downstairs to get a little screwdriver, see if I could mess with the microphone. All I needed is a donut and a Coke. What? All right, hold up. Ah, okay. Justin was referring to when a reaction later. Okay. What's up? Don't get electrocuted. I had everything unplugged and turned muted and all the things. So, more pops? More or less? None? This is maybe this is a good stream. I don't know about that. Tech Time with Gina, new channel. I I don't know how successful that would be considering I can't fix the shit. Gonna need more weed, dig the trenches, folks. We're here for the long haul. Well, considering I have to leave at like latest 2:30. Maybe it'll work like the old Nintendo games. There it is. Woohoo! I like how Mixie says pop's gone and then they're back. What the fuck? Not what the fuck to Mick. What the fuck to the pops? Let me try one more thing. There's so many things to try. I just accidentally pressed um there's so many things. Hold up. Capture universal. Okay. Um advanced. Let's go to oh, okay. I'm pressing record. How does this sound? Still pops? Blowers, the little plug holes. I don't think that'll work, Justin. Windows decided to turn on one of its own audio enhancements. That's a good question. Okay. Keep talking, Ingo says. So far, so good. I did change a setting on OBS. There's so many. That's the other thing. There's so many settings that can affect things. Um, so far, no popping. Okay. It's there. Still there. The fuck? Wow. I see Chad, this is a job for Clippy. Damn. Because I'm Clippy. No, it's funny because it's not. Hmm. I cannot figure out if it's a software or hardware. It's so I can't find a pattern. Clippy is a, um a scary thing from back in the day. Clippy will probably take over the world someday. It was Clippy that took down the whole airline network when Gino was traveling, right? Well, y'all. Don't worry, guys. I saw a video on YouTube, a guy getting hit by lightning 3 to 4 times in a row and walked away. We got this. Um, Hello, Derpy. So funny fun fact, I'm not actually reacting to anything because my microphone setup is being rude as fuck. So I guess this is a makeup for Talk Time Tuesday. And um I may skip the gummies tonight and do a late night uh reaction. Does everything have everything that I am aware of is set to 48? That's a really good question, Chad. Just crazy annoying shit with this mic. I really let's see. I'll go to audio interface. What is this? Yeah, 40. Um, hey, I was changing settings, so I don't know if there was anything wacky, but I'm gonna start recording. I want to hear what this sounds like. Okay, I did a quick recording. I want to listen back. You guys are gonna hear it too. You should. It sounds. I'm gonna start recording. I want to hear what this sounds like. Yeah, Justin, all the connections, maybe just unplug everything and unplug it all back in. Well, yes, I have not done all of the things. I've done all the connections from the mic to the interface. It sounds good now. Sounds good again now. Nope, there it was again. Wow. Oh, what the. That was interesting. Yeah, it does not make any sense to me. It doesn't mean that. I really think it's gotta. Yeah. So wait, you said when I did tech, first thing was to get our software off the computer. Did it fail when we removed our stuff? Right. Oh, the camera mic is awful. Um, right, since it's coming and going, it can't be a software issue. Yeah, I feel like it's got to be hardware, or the, or it's my computer like not being able to handle stuff and just, um, because it's old too, old and just probably tired. Let me see. What? No, no, no. What? No. What in the world? Been listening for about a minute. Don't hear any popping. Hello, gay. Uh, you might hear more popping now because I just opened up something. Technically, removing our software should leave a working PC, or did they buy our software to fix an existing problem, not our purpose? We have memory management software back in the. Oh, okay. I want to uninstall. Okay, so there's something I want to try and uninstall. Okay. Yeah, so I'm not gonna be reacting to anything when with it not working. I really thought that maybe it was a cable issue because they're old. Um, your favorite cereal is Rice Krispies. You can't have Snap and Crackle without Pop. It's gone again. Really? It makes no sense. Did you shock it, or do you get shocked when you touch it, or know how sometimes your carpet? But oh, do you shock it, or you get shocked? Oh, it's back again. I wonder if hmm, there's so many things that it could be within signal flow. Joe said intermittent, maybe a cold solder, right? That's so interesting. Oh, I have been recording this whole time. Let's see how long. I want to hear it back. You're not hearing it at all on your device. Well, this is what's interesting is here, we'll listen to the recording that I have. Okay. Yeah, so I'm not going to be reacting to anything with it not working. I really thought that maybe it was a cable issue cuz they're old. Joe said intermittent, maybe a cold solder shop. Oh, it's back again. When you touch it, or know how sometimes your carpet, but oh, hold up, you guys. You shock it or you get shot. Oh, it's back again. I wonder if there's so many things that it could be within signal flow. Like it shouldn't be that sensitive. Joe said intermittent, maybe a cold solder, right? Yeah. Oh, that's interesting. Well, it might be, that might be a frequency thing. You didn't hear it? Yeah, right now CPU is okay. Let me look on the actual task manager. Yeah, it's not super high. Memory's at 13, CPU is at 12 and 13. Uh maybe around 20. Memory's at 31. OBS itself is around 8. CPU. Pop. It's a pop, but it's not like it's not necessarily sibilance. You know, it's not from the it's not every time I say a T or P or D, it's only sometimes. Maybe speakers on laptop don't translate it. I wondered if it was like a frequency that not everyone can hear, but it's not a high frequency pop. And it's like only back, it's only sometimes like. And when I go, actually, now that I think of it, when I went on and looked at it on the isotope, where I look at the sound wave, like it's there. And to me, it actually looks like an issue that I've seen with internet connection, but I have perfectly good internet connection. It is a low frequency. So like the higher frequencies are what we lose first. However, there are lower frequencies that we lose, we can lose easier as well. Accidental gates, you know, there's no accidental gates. Actually, you know what? Hold up. Like nothing that was different. I almost want to just get rid of the ones that Derpy, it's doing it. I hear it now. Maybe Vecna got in there and messed with something. Hold up. It's not a USB. It is XLR. Bye, Ingo. Whatever I just said, I heard none of it. Why? Well, it goes in and out. Let's see. What does it sound like now? I also might need to restart my thing because of the change I made. Hey John, sorry, it's supposed to be a reaction stream to things that I already have in my backlog. However, it's becoming a troubleshooting stream. Oh yeah, I was muted. I was muted for a while when I was setting something up. Okay, I did a little recording, but it was very short, so let me listen back at that. Nope, nope. What does it sound like now? I also might need a. Yeah. Well, this has become a troubleshooting, and fairly unsuccessful troubleshooting situation. Yeah, I think I'm going to attempt this again later tonight. I don't have time. I have to head out soon and pick up the kiddo. But I do appreciate all of you hanging out and listening to this craziness and walking through ideas. Very interesting. Yeah, Justin said it's because all the power. Maybe it's running through whatever you have your mic connected to. Uh, the audio interface itself doesn't have a whole lot, but I do have a power by Adobe. I do have a oh my gosh. I can't even think right now. I vote for a quick mic replacement to see if it fixes the problem. Well, if I had a mic to switch it with, then I would. Mavis, don't forget the like to like the stream before you head out. Subscribe if you haven't. Hang out with us in Discord. When just jumping in to say if you like what you see and hear or don't hear, like, subscribe, comment, share, hit the post notification bell, check out Patreon and Discord. Hello, Gwen. Good to see you. Yeah, Joe, something I can easily return. That is true. And like now I'm like thinking back, I'm like, do I still have a 58 somewhere? I feel like I had to have kept one. I have gotten nothing accomplished, Gwen, other than, well, nothing reaction wise accomplished because I've had issues. Thank you for hopping in, Gwen. I appreciate you. I appreciate all of you. I love how this was supposed to be reactions and it just turned into 2 hours of troubleshooting. Ridge. Been lurking. Hey, lurking's okay. As long as you press the like button. Thank you. Hi and bye. Yeah, I gotta go pick up the kid. I am going to I'm going to come back on here when Liam is in bed. I am going to immediately try some stuff. Joe, my jam, tech support are us. I'd have to re-enable that, Mike. You know what? When I leave this stream, there's one thing I can try with OBS. Well, I say one thing like every other 10 minutes. Every 10 minutes I say, "Oh, there's another thing I can try." But there's one other thing I can try. And I uninstalled a program that I thought might be having issues. Okay. I suck at saying bye. I will be back on later tonight. It'll be attempt number 3 and we'll see what happens. I love you all. I appreciate you all. You are all fucking amazing. Because today was supposed to be me reacting to things, and really the only thing I've reacted to is this lovely tech situation. I appreciate you all. I will see you on the next one. You all are amazing.